Hello everyone, today we'll be taking a look at USS Astoria CA-34 1/700 scale from Trumpeter. So USS Astoria is a New Orleans class heavy cruiser, and it's part of the series that the Trumpeter did on the New Orleans class heavy cruisers. So this one's sailing no other ships in sight. It's the same guy who draws all these, the M. Donegan guy who draws all these box arts. Pretty nice. On the outside, we have the camouflage schemes available for this ship. And over here, we have the history and the profile view of it. History: the New Orleans class represented the last class of the second generation treaty heavy cruiser, blah, blah, blah. It's actually translated pretty well because Trumpeter usually struggles to translate. Okay, anyways, let's take a look at the parts now. So, first thing we see here, we see the painting scheme. So the painting scheme, it's just a classic dark blue, nothing special. And then the boats are brown. So I'm pretty sure this goes for all their heavy cruisers. I actually built one a while ago, but I didn't do an unboxing video on this. And this is a Tuscaloosa, but personally I don't think I did such of a great job on this, mostly because I built this back in 8th grade. And yeah, some of the parts have fallen off. Yeah, it's just an old kit. That's about it. Okay, so actually let's take a look at the new kit. So, taking a look at the instructions right here, we have the upper hull, lower hull, and the waterline plate. The A sprue, 2 B sprues, 2 C sprues, the E, which is the deck, H, which is superstructure, J, which is additional decks, and then you have the scout plane, the stand, and then you have numbers for whichever plane you want to do, or whichever ship you want to do specifically. So let's take a look at the sprues now. So the first sprue we have here are the 2 B sprues. The B sprues include the 40mm Bofors guns, side panels, the 5-inch secondary guns, 20mm Oerlikon guns. Actually, I should probably just get this out of here. Just take one out. Seems better focus on the detail. So, yeah, 20mm Oerlikons, and then you have life rafts, anchors, searchlights, the crane, davits, and life rafts, and the turrets. And I think you get option for 2 types of turrets, which is interesting. This is the B sprue. And one thing I did forget was to run through the instructions. So let's see what they have you do. So first thing you do is you put the turret on the deck, on the main hull. That's how you assemble the turrets. Then you make the secondary battery and the back superstructure parts. The forward superstructure comes together with the 20mm Bofors, the Oerlikons. The boats will come together, and the boats go on there. Then you build the searchlight platform and the bridge in the front. And then the secondaries go on this side as well. And then you build the funnel, or that looks like the funnel. Actually, those are the davits or the cranes. You build the forward superstructure right here. You build actually a conning tower. That's very interesting. And then superstructure goes on. And then the big main funnels go. And then the cranes get put on there. And then you build the plane. And then you build the propeller shafts. Everything goes together. And then your cruiser is finished. Okay, so let's actually get back to looking at the sprues. So, next sprue we have here is the kind of finicky to get the packaging out. These 2 sprues are the C sprues. The C sprues have the gun tubs for the 20mm guns. Then you have the director rangefinders, propellers, turret bases, guns for the turrets, more 40mm Bofors guns, ladders, a lot of ladders, and additional 2 turrets. And these are duplicate. There's 2 C sprues here. Okay, next sprue we're taking a look at right here is the E sprue and the waterline plate. So the E sprue is the deck. It has wooden texture on there, and there are small raised details. Paddle liner would look very nice on this. Back turret, the turret barbettes are modeled, as well as the gun tubs for the 5-inch guns. And the waterline plate is just the shape of the hull. Okay, next sprue. This is the A sprue, and the A sprue has your funnels in halves, small cranes and directors, boats, more the searchlight platforms, the crane booms, the hangar, in the main and the secondary mast, some aft superstructure parts, davits for the cranes, funnel caps, and propeller shafts, and then right here you have the walls, and these again have pretty nice panel lines on them. Okay, pretty standard stand, nothing to show about that. Here we have the planes. These aren't kingfishers. These were the things that were before the kingfishers, molded in clear, and you get 2 of them. Yeah, that's really all you can say about them. They're biplanes. They're kind of small. Okay. All right. Next 2 sprues are so this is the H sprue. The H sprue has the additional parts for the searchlight platform, the rear superstructure, and the superstructure decks. Then you have the bridge parts, the bridge windows, and then the little boats. And unfortunately, it looks like there's a little bit of flash on here. And you also have the nameplate. Sweet. Over here, we have the decks. There's 2 decks. Interesting. And then here's the additional superstructure parts that go up. And then you have the paravanes, and then another mast right there. And it's another boat. Okay. And then on here is the actual hull. And the hull is very nicely wrapped. So you can get this off of here. I forgot I have scissors. Okay, so the 2 hull pieces, it's a full hull. And just going like that. The upper deck or the upper hull has very nice whatchamacallits. Very nice portholes and some panel lines on there, including the armor belt is molded here. And then you also have the propeller guards right here. So yeah, this is the unboxing for the video. It's the same tooling as this ship was. I had built this ship back in 9th grade, and it's the exact same parts for it. Although now with much better skill in modeling, I think I can do a much better job at this. And the parts between these 2, while being mostly broadly similar, there are some very slight differences between the 2. I think it's down to the anti-aircraft gun arrangement between these 2, because the Tuscaloosa was in Europe, and then the Astoria was in the Pacific, and she got sunk at Guadalcanal, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's the video. I think I'm probably gonna paint this in like an interwar camouflage, so no like blues and whatnot. It's gonna just be gray, but I'm still gonna paint it gray. So yeah, this is the video. I think this is gonna be a very interesting build. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and share this video.